Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna do some work on my car. As you guys seen, without the engine. Last time we broke the gearbox, the turbo. What we're doing now, we're gonna fit another fully built engine, as you can see, with another gearbox. The broken gearbox is this one. I'm gonna try Lewis turbocharger, the 2869.
Yeah.
Gonna try his turbocharger on my car. As you can see, the numbers all there.
You can see, you know.
Yeah, you can see with cast manifold welded on. So yeah, gonna try this turbocharger this time. I have bought a new turbo, haven't shown you guys, but I'm gonna show you now. Don't know if you guys can see it. This is my old turbocharger, and there is my new turbocharger. This is the old one, this is the new one. But we're running a little bit short on, and this is the broken turbocharger from last time. As you guys can see, this is the broken turbocharger. I have a few other different turbochargers down here, because this turbocharger is for me to make a compound setup, but it's not gonna be right now because I need to have this car going by the 3rd of July, 3rd of July. So easiest way, fit Lewis turbo, this engine been on Lewis car, just to run in piston rings and everything. So we take off his car again, and we're using a gearbox with LSD and just with 4th gear reinforcement. And I have a few other engines, just buildings as a spare. That one's for the Arosa. And I have a brand new engine down the back there as well. But for now, we're gonna stick this engine with this turbocharger in my car. I have to make exhaust for it because I don't have the exhaust, and gonna have to do the intercooler pipes as well, I believe. Or it will probably pinch off Lewis car because it's out of engine.
You know?
Yeah, if you pinch off Lewis car.
We just take for the weekend, and after we put back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be easy.
Yeah, save me the hassle to messing about.
Yes,
You know, if I do well with this turbo, I'll probably be forgetting about those turbos. This one is good turbo, but the vanes just keep getting seized. The other one is a VMT as well, but I never tried, so I don't know how it works. But yeah.
Yeah, you forgot to mention that.
Yeah, I have new tank. Oh, it's a little bit bent. It's brand new. We just pull off the box. Yeah. And looks a little bit. Oh, I'm let it out. Oh.
Yeah, it's bending. Yeah.
And yeah, this is the new tank. It's not gonna be for the fuel. It's gonna be for the cooling, water cooled. Water cooled. So I'm gonna have to design the water cool system for it as well, because I have closed front end, and you know, no any air flowing through. So I'm gonna be fitting the water cooled intercooler, but I don't know if it's gonna arrive in time or not. So for now, we're gonna go ahead, fit the engine, drive shafts, start the car, see how behaving. We're still waiting on the water cooled intercooler. That's what it's called, water cooled intercooler, so. Or ice cooler, whatever you guys fancy to call. And yeah, stay tuned and let's get it. So the engine is in place, the fuel tank is in place. There is the hole I opened last time so that for the fuel to breathe. Yeah, the engine's in place. Now I need to make the exhaust because the turbo is different. Gonna make the exhaust comes out here, or where this was my intake. I'm gonna have to do intercooler pipes again because different turbo. That's the thing, when we change turbos, things like that, you have to redo everything again. So I hold my fuel filter here and my fuel pump is on the side here. Was on the front end, but I decided to move up here. So if I need to take the front end, I don't need to take the fuel tank off or the fuel lines or whatever it is. And another thing I did is fit the fuel cooler because the fuel goes too hot, and I fit the fuel cooler down the back there, as you guys seen it. That's my fuel cooler. The reason being because my fuel tank is too small and it gets hot really fast. So the fuel when it comes out the engine goes back to the fuel cooler, comes back from here and comes back on the tank. So when it comes back on the tank, it's cold, so it's never gonna warm up my fuel. And yeah, so now I need to do the exhaust and intercooler pipes and the front end, but I'm waiting on the ice cooler. I'm waiting for the ice cooler, so I don't know how quite this gonna work. I don't know if I'm gonna end up this video here, but don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And yeah, that's it. So it's a different day. We already fit the engine and we already start to cut some bits off the front, and we're gonna modify the front because we're gonna fit the ice cooler. And there is the ice cooler, it's already arrived. It's quite big, not big as the intercooler, but let's hope it's more efficient. And you have the tank, the ice cooler tank.
Yeah.
Is it the right name, Luis?
Yeah.
And we have a new pump, water pump for the ice cooler as well.
Maybe they will give you something for free if you talk
No,
about
sponsor.
it. No, it's not sponsored.
I want
That's sponsored by.
No, I want the sponsors. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
sponsored by Luis. We have the battery. I just bought a new battery for it. It's small, really small, as you can see. And yeah, now we're modifying the front end. We're gonna make similar what it was on the first place, but I want to to be stronger, and I want to fit a plate underneath to make it smooth so the air can flow a little bit better. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. What else? Nothing else. Yeah, we still need to do the exhaust and things like that, but yeah. radiator is all secure. As you can see, 2 bolts there. I made the brackets on the side. And another bracket here. It doesn't move at all. It moves a little bit because this is loose, but the radiator is actually not moving at all. This is the tank for the ice. So I made the bracket, goes into there. And I'm gonna have to put a plate underneath to go with this bracket. And I cut one of the bracket from the back and I weld it here so we can put the bracket straight to this. And the idea with this bracket here, as you can see in it, is reinforce all of this, because if you have one bracket there and another one here, will help strengthen this. So you know, this is not for the people step on, but if somebody step on, or even me step on this, I don't want this to bend. So that's why I'm trying to use the less materials I can, and I'm trying to make it strongest I can, if it makes sense for you. So this side I'm probably gonna have to do something, or I don't know if I'm gonna keep the bottle of nose here, one on each side, because I'm supposed to running 2 bottles and at the moment I only have one. So or should I put the 2 bottles here? Really hard to say, but so far I like it, and I just keep doing the best I can. You know, I could be doing this right now, a few months later. No, I want to change it, and I'll change it again. You know, it's just, you know, it's just that type of things. You never know if you're doing right because you design it yourself. It's not something comes out the factory, and you're just making a new piece for it. You know, it's really difficult modifying things, and to make sure they work right, you know, is a bit difficult. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on. I'm gonna make a plate for this now to go over here, because I have to secure the battery somewhere here. So yeah, interesting. So I'll crack on. So it's a wrap up for today. We fit a plate underneath, like you guys can see. Now I need to do another one to cover the engine, but I have to do 2 separate ones so we can take off when it's needed. So we hold the battery in place. It's secure. We have to make a bracket, a few brackets there. The fuel tank is secure in place. Not fuel tank, is
water tank.
water tank or ice tank or whatever it is. That's the fuel tank. That's the water tank for the ice, and there is the lines, and we still need to add the water pump to it, but
Yeah.
we do that later. That's not big an issue. Yeah, it's a wrap up for today. It's been a long day, and yeah, what are you gonna fit now, Luis? There, you believe? Well, I don't know. Well, that is where the nitrous bottle goes.
Oh yeah, can be. Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know. We figure out afterwards. Don't worry.
Another rack.
So, yes, guys. Hope you enjoy, and see you on the next one.